guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. We got the celebration info for global, and it's very funny. You know, there's some interesting bits of info in here, such as the homie Gresh says, no Dokkan Fest EZA for global. Now, why would they do this? I do not know. Does it make sense? It does not. But this is what happens with global first content. Like, when they start doing that, it just is like a chain effect of just like ridiculousness that Dokkan lets happen, right? It's like they really like, it's like, okay, we're gonna do the physical Vegito Blue EZA, and in doing that, it like is a chain reaction that completely destroys like their schedule for all this stuff, right? Because the physical Vegito Blue EZA came out first on global, and then this happened, right? The HL Rose one also came out first on global, right? Now this celebration back in June, I believe, is the last time global had a normal EZA. Now, there's a couple things about this, right? Now, yes, global has not had one since June. But the 5-year anniversary, which takes place all of July, right, as well as the download celebration, like, you know, pretty much weren't going to have Dokkan Fest EZAs. Like, none of these big celebrations have Dokkan Fest EZAs. Like, it's stupid. It's stupidity, but it's just how they do it, right? So, yes, you know, that's the reason global is now so long without like a major EZA is because those two major celebrations are like back to back for global, right? Whereas JP, the 5-year anniversary, was back in January and February, and then they just had the download celebration, just like global. But I mean, obviously, had they released the Kale and Khalifa EZA in August, I mean, this wouldn't really be that big of a deal. And if they just dropped the Super 17 EZA with this celebration, that also would kind of just be like, all right, well, there we go. I don't know why they're choosing to not do this stuff. So let's go and take a look at this campaign right here. Goresh very kindly just tweeted out the whole thing in this video format, so I'm just going to use this because I just don't feel like logging into my global account right now. Like, you know, so whatever. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at what we got here. So we got the celebration. We have login bonus, missions, you know, same typical shit, stale. Boom. All right, Dokkan Fest. All right, so Gohan comes tonight. Now, a lot of people were going crazy because there is tickets in the data for this Gohan, but of course, we know exactly what kind of tickets it's going to be. It is peel-off trove tickets, right? You'll be able to get like a pack. Probably will lead to a guaranteed featured unit, which is going to be good. Now, Gohan's banner is right here. I do expect this to be changed, but we will see. Again, global, you know, they just, when you think like you know what they're going to do, it's like they just do something very odd. Now, I suspect Bardock will not be here, and it'll be future Gohan instead. But again, dude, you know, if only it was that simple with global. If only, right? So we will see. Is Bardock going to be there? Is future Gohan going to be there? Is some other odd random unit like STR Cooler or something going to be there? I don't know. I doubt they put if they put STR Cooler on this banner, that would be insane. Because you basically have 2 of the top 3 TURs like on the same banner, basically. That would be nuts. So Kibito Kai is really good. Gohan's really good. Now, one big thing I do want to point out. So with these banners lately, one huge global global constantly gets. Like, again, the global shafted it's a little bit like I would say it's more of a meme than an actuality, right? Like, yeah, we're in a long drought of EZAs, but global at the same time is literally about to get 67 EZAs. A lot of them are, I mean, to be fair, shitty EZA areas, right? But there's going to be a huge amount of them coming. I mean, we can only assume that the Kale and Khalifa EZA, they're just tying to Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta and LR Full Power Jiren. Like, they're going to come out then. But I mean, I hope so. And then also God Topo and Dispo's EZA will come out then. I mean, it has to, because I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. Like, they should have released it with Kefla for sure, right? But we'll see. So this banner might have the discount step-ups, I think, like the Kefla and Beerus banners did. So, you know, what you're going to be able to do, what is it, like 3 steps, and then on the last one you get a guaranteed featured unit. If this banner has that, I recommend everyone do that. And, like, if they're really going to continue this, like, on global, if you okay, so let's say all of these normal Dokkan Fest banners now, they do that step up where you get, third multi, you get a guaranteed featured or whatever. You can't, like, on global, you can't go deep into ban, like, you have to, like, save stones to be able to do that on every Dokkan Fest banner, because, like, that is huge. A guaranteed feature on a banner like this, none of these units are what I mean, this guy's, is he bad? I would say no, but he's not great, right? But, like, you get a guaranteed featured pull, like, this is good. It's not like you summon on a legendary summon banner and you're gonna pull bullshit. But, like, this, a guaranteed featured, like, you're walking out of there with a good card. You have got to be smart with how you use your stones, especially on global. If you guys are playing global, what is the purpose of playing global if you're not going to take advantage of these discounts that are global only? Like, you have to. So, keep that in mind. And then also we have all of the units coming out. So, of course, Ultimate Gohan coming out tonight, right? What are we? Just a shade under 5 hours here. He is incredible. I adore this unit. I love this unit. I've done 60 no item runs thanks to this guy. He's just, he's a madman. This guard he has, he can be super effective against all types in Ultimate Gohan. He's greatly stacking. He's just good everywhere. He's amazing everywhere. He's just a god. He's ridiculous. Ijo West Kai is really good. Kabito Kai is really good. These two are just sort of like fodder free-to-play units. I don't know that it really matters too much. And then we'll get to it in a second, but the Awakenings for Oceanus and launch, and then Raditz EZA finally arrives. Raditz EZA for JP was Goku Day. So, I mean, we're definitely a bit late here. And then, of course, launch and Oceanus. Yeah, they're going to be like the part 2 banner or whatever it is. All right, so let's keep going. All right, so we got the Saviors category summon. Who cares? Autumn Awakening pack. What is this, by the way? So, all right, so the login bonus, you're going to be able to get 3 characters here. Now, this actually is meaningful. We'll go over why in a second for the chain battle that's about to come to global. This is good. They're actually really helping people out with this. Again, we'll go over this in a second. Elder Kai summon, typical. Dokkan Fest for Gohan. Here's a story event for the Goku and Friends are back. That's the Awakenings for, again, Gotenks and Tarble come from that event. Again, not really actually anything that special or crazy, but whatever, it's there. Oh, okay. So they're going to release this now. Here, let me pull this up. How can I even get to this, actually? Equipment. Here, let me go to Skill Orbs real fast. So, this event is going to drop, right? Oh, well, I actually want this tab, because I want to go over, like, all the stuff that's not here in this celebration. That was here on JP, right? The Ultimate Gohan one. Here, let me go... I guess we'll go right here. Let me go to Skill Orbs, because that event right there will give you Skill Orbs for Goku, Gohan, and Goten units, but they're not like... Oh, yeah, here you go, right here. It's not anything like super mega crazy or anything like that, right? It just gives you these right here, which is just like a +4 like sort of super attack thing. But, it's a lot of different characters you could use it for. I mean, I like them doing stuff like this, right? Because there's like 1,000 characters and they all need 3 pieces of equipment. So you need like 3,000 pieces of equipment. So they really need to continue to push certain events like this as much as possible, right? To give us just extra pieces of equipment. Like, I don't know that this is the biggest boost to a unit, but it is going to help. Like, it is definitely a power buff, so that is good. Battlefield, nothing crazy there. Again, there's the Autumn Training Baba Shop thing right there, which we just looked at, where you'll be able to pick one of these 3. Goten is the best of the 3, and Goten is also the best of the 3 for the chain battle that's coming up as well. So you do want to make sure you have him. Remember that you can use the awakened version and the unawakened version, but also remember that that's just so your friends can use it, right? Like, if you keep, the Goten and then the SSR Goten, you can't use yourself in chain battles. So that's one important thing for people to remember. I feel like I just feel like a lot of people have always missed that part of it. Kid Buu versus Majin event, who cares? Gohan Videl event, who cares? All right, so we get the double raids banner with Oceanus and launch. Now, that's not really... This is definitely a skip. I know people enjoy double rates banners, right? Because it's double the rates, double the LRs, like all that stuff. But this is not a good way to get good units. Honestly, it's not. Like, let's look at the featured listing here. So, Nail, Roshi, Weskai is good, Nail's good. Like, a lot of the units are good. You know, Raditz is good, Deborah, Gohan, right? Like, Salza, they're good, but like, dude, you definitely don't want to be summoning on this. Like, this is not, this is bad. This is a bait banner. You're much better off summoning for Gohan or any Dokkan Fest exclusive or pretty much anything else. There's not even a featured LR here. Not good to go for this. You know, I know Oceanus and Launch are crazy. Like, their awakenings are super, super nuts, right? Like, you know, I was able to get no item runs done in Super Battle Road with them and stuff like that. Like, which just shows their level of power. But it's not... If you don't... Like, just wait to get these units for when you're doing summons on better Dokkan Fest exclusive banners. Like, that's always what I would recommend. Again, like, Launch can do 4 super attacks that crit 4 times, like, with regularity while greatly lowering attack every single time. Like, she's good, right? No doubt about that. And then Oceanus, like, the Shadow Dragon Saga team just never gets buffed ever. So she is just, like, one of the most impressive units on there, like, in some of these runs. So, like, yeah, I know, you know, it's fun to summon for double rates banners and try and get LRs and stuff like that, but it's a good way for you never to get good shit, right? And then we have Chain Battle going up against Broly. So what is this? Okay, that's Raditz. We're going to look at that in a second. So we got the Chain Battle right here. This was the first Chain Battle on JP, May 1st to May 8th. Here are the units you want to use: Hybrid Saiyan, Sibling Bond, and Kamehameha. Like, again, these are all of the special units here. You know, Gohan and Goten, and then, of course, the Family Kamehameha units are the big-time ones. They just toss Goku Black in there. Now, here was some of the strategies I was using back then when this was around. Here's the team I used. Again, I mean, you could see just like the you know, the Hybrid Saiyans and stuff like that. You know, all Rainbow Starred and shit like that. Now, as far as villains go, here, let me skip ahead a bit. I believe... Yeah, it's like full Cell. So I definitely had a better run than this one. So as far as villains go, you're gonna want to go full Cell build, because all those cells are gonna be on the Kamehameha category. So that's what you do, is you fill up on these characters basically from the Broly movie and shit like that. And then for villains, you just do all the cells, right? And it was like that for several of these chain battles, where it was just like people were, like the first 2, people were just using all Cell. So then it seems like they did some sort of change or update or whatever. So Cell did not seem like he was the best once the Angel Golden Frieza one came out in July. So I don't know. Let me know what y'all think, right? Definitely, this one shouldn't be too bad. And again, they are giving out a lot of these characters for free. We'll see how tough it'll be to get, you know, top 1% and all that. But, you know, not too bad. All right, so next, we got the Raditz EZA area. How tough was this Raditz EZA area? I think this one actually was kind of annoying. This guy's good, by the way. For, like, World Tournament, he's very strong. For considering he's a free-to-play option, both this guy and, like, that TEQ Majin Vegeta, their EZAs are, again, very, very good. So if we take a look right here, yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, like, if you have Vegeta and Nappa, who not a lot of Gold players are going to have, they'll make it a lot easier, right? Krillin, you want to make sure if you have got Krillin grinded up, Krillin obliterates this Raditz in, like, 1 hit. But you do have to grind up, like, I feel like a lot of people probably don't have this Great Ape Nappa grinded up. Or potentially even this Raditz. Now, remember, Raditz is one of the characters you do need grinded, by the way, to do the LR Prime Battle Goku grind. So you do want to make sure you get this done. If you got to get this Nappa grinded up and stuff like that, get it done. Get this Raditz done, because the LR Prime Battle Goku is a very, very strong unit, right? Yeah, I mean, because some of this, like, we have the April Fool's Day Goku is good for this. This World Tournament Kaioken Goku is another free-to-play unit. He's good for this, right? Scouter Vegeta is good for this. I consider the best leader among all these units, by the way, to be the Great Ape Raditz, because he's going to be able to give you key attack and defense, right? So, like, this, when I was doing it, this was the leader I was using. I'm sure there's a lot of people who probably don't have him or bob at him or don't have any resources in him or don't have him awakened or what, but Great Ape Raditz definitely would be a good one. Nappa over here is also another free-to-play unit from the Baba Shop that you can get. So, I mean, this EZA definitely could be annoying, but I don't think it's really that bad. It just depends, because if you're not going to use Raditz as your leader, like, this Raditz is a low-class Saiyan leader, right? And then, like, you know, you're an Earthling leader, they're Inhuman Deeds and AGL. Like, because there's not really, like, a Saiyan Saga leader, and all these characters are Saiyan Saga, that's what creates, like, it being a bit weird, right? And then that's pretty much it, I think. Alright, so this event is coming back. No way Kakunsa and Rosie drop yet. I don't think they will. I think they're probably going to hold them until the Jiren and UI Goku celebration and stuff like that. So, but we'll keep an eye. That's just there for Oceanus and launch probably. But this event will get updated with the free-to-play Rosie and Kakunsa, who are pretty solid. So this Boo EZA is coming back. So, I mean, what that likely means, actually, here, let me pull him up, is that Buff Boo, I think, will also be getting his EZA during this celebration, which makes sense. This guy was during the Ultimate Gohan celebration on JP. This guy's one of the best Boo units in the game. I actually thought he was the best Boo unit in the game until, whatchamacallit, the LR Boo tanks came out. So this guy's good, right? I don't know that this is confirmed, but I mean, I would have to assume that's why that's there, right? And then we also have a bunch of random story events. I mean, those are basically more so around the Raditz EZA. And then weekend summon ticket stuff, and then that's it. All right. So, celebration, right? Missing a few things. For some reason, they moved this event out of there and replaced that sort of slot with the revamp to the Son Goku and Friends Return and, you know, the Gotenks and Tarble. I don't understand why they did that. That was a bit weird. For some reason, Super 17's EZA is not here. They could have done him or Super Saiyan 3 Broly. It literally makes no sense. So, like, it's like it has to be in, like, a part 2 or something. Like, I don't know. They can't do a normal celebration without an EZA. Like, it's just, I need to wait a little bit to see what's going to happen. But, like, it just makes no sense. Like, it's like, what, like, this is why I beg for them to just catch the games up. Right, because then we won't have to deal with stupid stuff like this. Like, it's just stupid. A world tournament, I mean, Global is probably about to get a world tournament. I don't know where this is. The Super Battle Road stages probably should have been here as well. Then the Extreme Z, the Hero and Villain Extermination event, Extreme Z area should have came back with the Majin Vegeta and then the Physical Fat Boo EZAs. So there's definitely a few things there that are sort of not there. I mean, you could, I guess, say they swapped Raditz for the Hero and Villain Extermination plan. Sure, right? That's fine. But, like, I think they still could have done the new Super Battle Road stages. I don't know why they didn't do that. So, let me know what you guys think. I know people are going to be very upset about no EZA. I mean, yeah, totally. I mean, it's stupid, right? The fact that they haven't done a normal EZA since June is really dumb. But, I mean, that's more so not like, oh, we're intentionally messing Global over. Like, we're fucking you guys over. But it's more so that they just do this stupid thing where these big celebrations don't have main EZAs, right? Like, if Rage Trunks should have been part of the 5-year anniversary EZA, he should have been in that 5-year anniversary celebration, and Int Kid Buu should have gotten his EZA during the worldwide download celebration. Like, that would have fixed things, but, like, it's very odd how they choose to do things. They definitely should have released this guy's EZA with the celebration, no doubt about it, right? So let me know what you guys think. I know people are going to be upset, but, you know, it makes sense to me, right? Like, it's, again, there's like no justification for them not just dropping Super 17 right now or Super Saiyan 3 Broly, either of them. It doesn't matter which one, just drop one, right? I don't know, like, or Kale and Khalifa or something. I mean, I think Kale and Khalifa are probably coming with Jiren and Goku and Vegeta, but still, it's like, I don't know, very odd shit, just odd shit all around. So let me know what you guys think. Good luck summoning for Ultimate Gohan in a few hours, and I'll catch y'all next time.